fingerprints, retinal scans, and facial recognition. They used to be the stuff of sci-fi, but now biometrics is everywhere. Because biometrics is unique and very much associated with your body, they are extremely difficult, if not impossible, to fake. Tenji took a look at where we're at in South Africa.
We know that a human being's fingerprint never changes. It remains constant from birth till death. And the things we've been able to achieve with fingerprint technology have been extraordinary. But as technology progresses, there's a lot more we can do with the body's unique markers than just opening a door or unlocking a cell phone. The formal use of fingerprint technology as a means of recording personal identification dates back to the 19th century, where printer ink was used to obtain the fine impressions. But since then, fingerprint scanners, which use the same light sensor system used in digital cameras and camcorders, can be found in both highly secure and everyday office environments.
Biometrics are the way to identify a person. If you look at the human body, the way we look, the way we talk, our eyes, our ears, our fingerprints, every one of those traits of the human body can be used to identify the person. If you look at the fingerprint technology specifically, looking closer to the fingerprint itself, it basically is a combination of ridges and valleys. Now, every point where a ridge stops or starts, those points are the unique points of a fingerprint. So if you apply that fingerprint to a technology or to a biometric fingerprint reader, the reader has the ability to identify those points and use those points as matching points. There are many types of biometrics. Fingerprint is the most commonly used because it's widely adopted as a general way of accessing premises, etc. Also used by organizations like FBI, Interpol, etc., our own South African police services. But going beyond fingerprint, facial recognition is getting to the point of being very mature. Iris is obviously very secure, but the technology is not that affordable at this stage. Voice is typically used in the case of a call center where you don't have physical contact with the customer itself. The customer can just phone in and the technology will take the voice call, identify the person.
With growing concerns over security in South Africa, access control technology has had to keep up with criminal ingenuity, given that some hackers have already figured out how to clone fingerprints.
Statistics has shown that companies can save up to 15% in their payroll calculations just by using fingerprint technology and processing that information more accurately and correctly. We're going to see fingerprint technology being adopted far more widely in the banks for the purpose of account origination. When you open an account, they will be asking for fingerprints. Or for instance, when you go to an ATM to withdraw some money, there will be some sort of biometrics for the purpose of employee screening.
While private spaces are better managed and our national security forces embracing biometrics in solving crimes, I've seen some pretty crazy things happen at the touch of a finger in some sci-fi movies. So how far off really is a future run by biometric technology?
Security is the biggest direct advantage of the application of biometrics. However, from a consumer perspective, having the assurance that only my profile can be activated with my biometrics is a major advantage. So in other words, when I go and I pay with my Apple phone, for instance, the fact that it's got a biometric identification part of the process makes me feel comfortable that only my transaction can be processed.
So the endless quest for security and the boundless possibilities of tech will make for a very interesting few years to come. Get ready for iris and facial recognition to access your office or to pay for your morning cappuccino.